We want to test the audio. We sound good. So here we go. Before we officially start. So hello everyone. Weekend is almost here for some people. My Monday starts tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day for those who do celebrate Valentine's Day. And if you don't, maybe next year. Now, we are beginning the stream with I wouldn't call it a blockbuster trade by any means, but a staple of our bullpen. I figure time has run out for the guy. He's been with us for a little over 3 years, I guess. He's been pretty solid for us, but I think if there's one way we can improve this team, this is how we're going to do it. So I am offering, I scavenged a trade, the best possible trade option for Junior Ortiz. So I update this. And this was honestly the best I could get. I'm in a very good year. I'm sure we'll see him. But Junior Ortiz is just, I'm going to hate not having him on the team. But it's going to make the team better, which I will show you how in a second. So after scavenging every team that offered, once again, my one of my stipulations for the franchise is when I offer a trade, I cannot edit the trade. I cannot add players that are not offered to me. Like this example, I can take players away if I want. This example here, this is what the game generated to offer me. I threw in Robbie Peterson because he's 24, 55, and he's just not going to be used to this organization. I don't have any plans for him. Maybe he'll have better time with the Mets. So, the Mets have offered me 18-year-old Tim Welsh, kind of just a guy to fill up double A's where I'm going to put him. So, he will be our newest developing pitcher, possibly could be used in a package deal. And one of the real reasons I got was for this closing pitcher, Brian Guzman, 20 years old from Venezuela. As you can see, he also has a slurve. 20 years old, see potential kind of guy. That will come into play here in a second. So that is the trade offer. So I wonder what just happened to this here. There it goes. I don't know what just happened here. What's the big idea? What's the big idea, man? What's the haps? What's the haps? There we go. Now, I'm going to offer this trade to the Mets. They offered me these two players. I'm all for it. So here we go. Junior Ortiz. What up, Twisted? Sorry I couldn't stay for your stream today, man. I was watching my boy today. So Junior Ortiz, thank you for your service to this organization. You have been very good, but it's time to move on, sir. So here we go. They have accepted the trade. Now, oh, you rage quit? I saw your tweet, and I was like, oh, well then. Alright, so, let's start with the pitcher that I got, Tim Welsh. Okay, he's already in Double-A, which is good. With that being said, I am going to move Mr. Colvin to Single-A ball. I think it was Colvin I was going to move down. Yeah, Colvin's going to go back down to Class A. Now, you may notice that we are a guy short on our Major League roster because we traded Junior Ortiz He is gone. So who are we going to field to take his place? Ironically, it's none of these guys. Not any of these guys. You know, Sanchez, you could probably make a case for, but he's still not that developed yet. So I'm going to take your attention to the closer role, and we are going to call up closing pitcher, in my opinion, one of our best prospects that we have. The game doesn't recognize him as a prospect. Leo Santos, closing pitcher, and people are asking, you might be saying, well, wait a minute. Well, what's the deal here? You got Lonnie Mitchell-Tree. You got your number one. You got your Mariano Rivera, if you will, you know, and Lonnie Mitchell-Tree. Well, I didn't discover this until literally a couple weeks ago. It's because of his age. Nope, not because of his age, even though we are getting younger and this will improve our bullpen. But I didn't discover this until a couple weeks ago. When you go into his, what do you call him? His morale. He's a closer. As you see, his pitcher is a closer, or his position is a closer, but he wants to be in the bullpen. So, we're going to call him up, and pretty much he's going to take Ortiz's place. Very young, could have some hiccups, but I really like his hits per 9 and his K per 9, and he's got way more stamina, allegedly. Oh, okay, yeah, I got you, probably. But I think there's actually a 26-year-old. I'll check that in a second. But we are going to call him up to the majors. I don't think... Well, it said he's had time with us, but I don't recall using him. That must have been in September. So technically, see little bunny ear air quotes, this will be his debut. So we are going to call up Mr. Santos. With that being said... one of the guys we got in the trade, Guzman, is going to be our AAA closer, and Park will maintain his position in AA. So, he does have, but I don't count that. I don't count September. I know the game does, and I get why it does, but I don't count it as that. So, I'm still calling it a rookie debut, but we'll see. We'll see how he does. I don't know. Anyway. Don't ruin my fun, Twisted. That's all I got. I mean, we have a few more trades to come. I need to look at this right here. Let me make sure he's... Okay, I don't know why they have Quezada up here. Alright, so Leo Santos is your middle reliever. I don't know why Quezada is up here. So what happened in your game today? I didn't get to see what happened, so. What am I missing? I'm forgetting to do something here. Back up for my TV. Got catcher and Rod Rosenberg. Oh, look at that velocity and break. That's cool. Definitely not worth having, though. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. I mean, as of right now. So we're going to open up second half of the season against the Diamondbacks. See if we can pick up right where we left off. Oh, PCI placement. Ah, interesting. PCI placement. I love the defense. I love what they did. I really do. I love the, it looks like they're addressing the problems, and it's nice to see. It is very, very nice to see. Everyone is healthy. Everyone is ready to go. This Diamondbacks team doesn't look too terrible, actually. I don't see that other guy, though. Here we go. We are definitely on a winning streak. We are due to lose a game. Yeah. I didn't really watch the hitting one that well, or that much. But I really like... I kind of hope... This is just a nitpick. I'm not complaining about it. But part of not knowing... When they talked about in their defense... stream when they talked about the outfielders able to, like, it'll show a pathway when a ball bounces off a wall. Part of the fun was kind of guessing that yourself. So I was really hoping that would be a turn-off feature, or like if you prefer to have it, you can. It's still really cool that it's there.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty,
But
we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip?
yeah, that's what I figured. But a question I had for them, which of course they ignored it because I'm not a famous MLB streamer. I asked in chat a couple times about what do you do about those players that have like 3 secondary positions. You know, like Costello, for example. If I were to put Costello at shortstop, is he going to have an increased chance of errors? You know, because they talked about the first and secondary, but I didn't see them address a third, like a tertiary position, you know, those utility infielders. So it'll be really interesting. And when they said about the, what was it? I can't remember the right one. Like, see, the defense, you know, like if they have a low defense, they may have a bad time jumping on the ball or whatever. So it makes me question some of my players, how they'll transfer into next year's game. But I digress. I'm sure it'll be nothing. It's not an answer that I need, or a question I need to have answered. But I guess we'll just find out.
Ready to deliver. Here's the
It's not often you have players with 4 positions they can play.
This afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon.
Right. You play a guy completely out of position. But, you know, like, I get the secondary, but how much do they lose if you use them in their 4th position? You know, like, is that going to be different, or is that going to be the same? I'm guessing it's going to be the same, but you just never know. Looked good, though. Looked really good. I tried not to read the chat as much as possible during those streams because it was just a bunch of whiny-ass crybabies. But never going to be satisfied with what this company does for this game.
I'm now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
But
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Tyler Naquin. He leads the team in the 2 most important power categories for me.
Tyler Naquin. Look at this team. Not a bad team. Look at these averages, man. 299, 303, 278, 295, 301. Not bad.
Do his thing in this one.
So striding forward now, Orville Horton, as he'll get his
Yeah, see, that's
first
what I figured.
opportunity in this
That's what I kind of had a guess for, but you just never know. Just never know.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the
That
right
is
side.
a rocket.
Barrios is right there.
Barrios gets it.
Takes it for the second out.
But yeah, the defense looked really good. I didn't really pay much attention to the hitting one. I was out, so. But I guess it's good that they adjusted what they needed to adjust. So I've seen you and other people have a lot of issues with the PCI placement, so hopefully they got that figured out.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes.
Love the sweet new animations they showed for the double play balls. It looks good.
Very good hitters.
Looks real good.
Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't
Well, next
giving
week
you
it's all about
anything
Road
on
to the
outside
Show.
corner, and that's the way it should be.
Road to the Show. You gonna watch that one? Road to the Show.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Woo.
Swing and a miss at a big
Nasty.
breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to
Nasty
an
breaker.
end.
Nice 1, 2, 3 for
Diamondbacks
Tanaka.
down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
He has some big eyes. Jesus Christ.
Tyler Danish gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Pitching
Hey,
will
Matt,
be
we're getting a chance to look at a
interesting.
guy
You
that's
can't
really
just
struggled
spam
lately.
the same
ERA
pitch.
over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks.
Yeah, that would
He
be,
needs to get
that's
off to a
good.
good
You
start
know,
in
you have to
relief.
actually add a little bit of strategy in how you attack
Digging in
hitters.
now, Peter Crozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
I try not to throw the same pitches back to
Hold
back.
off on the
Sometimes
slider
it
to
just
start
happens.
the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come
Yeah,
up
I love
Well,
I
here's
love
a guy
playing
you
this
know is
game.
swinging it
I
pretty
really
low
do, and I love
lately,
meeting
and
people that
based on those last 2
have similar
pitches,
interest
I
in the
think I
game.
know why.
But
He's
this
doing
has
a
got
great
some of
job
the
of
dumbest
putting
people
himself
I've
in
ever
accounts where he's
seen
likely to be successful.
in this group. Like, I saw in the chat all the time people coming in and be like, "Oh, are you gonna tell any more legends? What time's the stream? What did you guys talk about?" I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up, and watch it. You know, I mean, I get it. That's at everybody's stream. That you know, every game company talks about their game. But Jesus Christ, use your head for once. You know,
They do not strike.
it's called a replay.
He is going to have to grind.
Go back and watch it when it's done.
Ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to.
I think the one thing that gets me going, like it's my pet peeve, is
Coming, here it is.
I guess we could take next week as an example,
Slider.
but you know, next week they're talking about Road to the Show, how they revamped it and stuff like that. But I guarantee you there's gonna be people in there that's gonna ask like, how did you change the thing in Diamond Dynasty? Did you add online franchise? What about this? What about that? I'm like, they're not gonna answer your questions.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
They're not. They're gonna answer Road to the Show questions. I don't know. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I know it's not gonna go away, but
Behind a good fastball. Danish, a
it's just such a
right-hander who
pet peeve.
stands an even
Like, dear
6
God,
feet.
people are so
Taken in the
freaking
very
stupid.
late rounds back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds.
They should time people out that ask unrelated
This
questions.
guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Anywho,
Taken high and away to fill the
enough of me
count. It's
ranting.
3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this
You work
man's
today?
box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And now a pitch hit
So
sharply
far
on
ahead
the
of that
ground.
changeup.
But this will get
Or slider,
foul, so
not
they'll do
changeup.
it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose
Now it's the plate, Jose Melendez. First shot for him here with a runner at
Mr.
first now,
Melendez.
1 away.
Let's see how you start off your second half.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a good start.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
I know Amish is going to be happy they added Pudge into the game.
And the reason he's
He's a
working away
legend.
so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Outside,
Keeping
2-1.
everything away.
Mueller, base runner at first with 1 out.
Buffer loop?
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch
Yeah,
to
old
a guy
buffer
that
league.
has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball.
Didn't have it.
Right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball from the
Good
inside
pitch.
corner,
I don't know what
it's
Melendez
gonna
is
be a
swinging
tough
up there.
pitch to hit.
I don't know
That
why he
one was
swings so
spot
low.
on, and he had no answer for it.
I mean, I know why he swings so low.
Into the box now, Angel Barrios. As he'll look at a fastball.
Another hot hitter,
for ball
Mr.
one.
Barrios.
He'll enter play here at 304. 29 homers and 76
He is having
driven in.
a great first half.
The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-2.
Oof.
Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something,
I got you, T, man. I got you.
have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fouled away.
I've rarely had anyone complain about the buffers, so I don't know.
And the inning
He's
goes
swinging
away
that.
in
Man, what a horrible inning.
unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next will be the versatile Tyler
Leading off
Naquin.
for Arizona, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Chopped weakly to the
Oh,
left.
we hung that one.
Love is there. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around
It's
as
like
much
that
as
rainbow
some of the
basketball
new
or
age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your
A squad
stationary
out.
team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Set to get his day started, Felipe Montes, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the
What
season.
are the above average contact guys in this team?
He's set and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
There you go. He didn't swing at that one either.
0-2 now.
Let's see here. There it is.
A pause and the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't really have anything to say about the
The 0-2 once more.
defense and
Swing and a
pitching.
little tapper.
I guess
That
it's
one
good.
rolls foul.
So, that's all I got, really.
Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off.
Okay.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's
You
in
guys,
the dirt that time.
pretty good.
He's back
Pretty
even now
disciplined.
at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Down he goes.
Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Good at bat,
What I
though.
like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Frank Slinger.
Standing in now, Frank
This guy was offered to
And
me a
she'll take
couple
look
years
at a
ago.
Slider here that misses for ball one. The average entering play at 301. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Luke over toward first. And no
There you
problem
go.
over there at first as he
Good inning.
flagged this one down to end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Into the box now, Chris Valdez. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Valdez.
Here we go, Chris Valdez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit
First
ball
pitch,
to short.
ground out. That's
Frazier
disappointing.
ranges to his left, and that's the first out.
Okay,
Arizona coming to play.
lining up defensively. And guys, the things you need
This
to
team
focus on today, you gotta watch this.
started off the season
They
very
have
well.
most errors.
They've just
You cannot be a
fallen off
successful
the-
ball club and kick it around and
the
give
trail
this
a little
team
bit.
extra outs. Let's see what happens.
At the plate, Michael Love. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hammered
Ooh, look at
the other
that.
way to deep right
hold it
field.
one. Deep to
Montero
right.
looks
Deep to
up,
right. See
into
ya.
the bleachers and gone.
Michael Love, Oppo. Showing that muscle.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season.
There's a way to start your second half.
1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Sam. Can't say I was expecting that as a result, but I knew he would hit it hard.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Watkins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
He is. He loves righties.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line
Now
drive to center field.
Watkins. That's gonna get by the center
But it'll get
fielder.
past him out in center,
As he
and
took
this
a
could
risk.
roll till tomorrow.
He's not gonna get the job done.
Second
Watkins
now
gonna
and
go for
headed for
3.
third.
He's gonna make it.
And he is in there.
Dan, after that
Thought he was
base
gonna
hit
catch
right
it.
there,
I
you got
really
a
did.
6-game finish here.
You know what? in this
That's
one,
why you don't
this
give
could
up
lead
on
him
it.
onto some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well. As he's
That
been
might be part of the
rewarded
reason the
for what we talked
Diamondbacks are in the
about.
position that they
6-game
are.
hitting streak so far.
50 and 45 after being like 44 and
First offering on
28.
its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the third for the ball. Watkins takes his lead at third with one away. Aiming for that outside corner, but
A
just
for effort,
missing
though.
2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a
F on the
strikeout or
execution.
maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-0 home. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to
Tanaka
lay
on
off
deck.
to get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And they They're simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes.
Guarantee a double play, though.
History repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll
Walked
tell you,
the fastest
effectively
runner on the
wild
team.
is a pretty tough thing to be.
So stepping in, Albert Tanaka. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Tanaka does have 1 home run.
Fastball is in
Not
there.
this year, but
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in
We're
the
gonna
air
do another
and pick
pitch
up
out.
a sac fly at the very least.
not going to steal
Second inning,
here.
the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
Oh, they didn't do a pitch out.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes
That is
Nick
not going to be enough to get the job done.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away
All right.
now.
Now batting, center fielder, Peter Crozier.
All right, Crozier.
Riding in once again, Peter
Think he can
Crozier.
give us
0 for
another
1
run
in the
here.
early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew
We
it too,
were willing to
but he
take
has
that as a
lightning
strike.
speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Second and third, 2 outs.
The 0-1 on its way.
After the 1-out triple by
Slider
Watkins.
There, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
One and 1 count. Here's the pitch. Change
Totally expected a fastball there.
2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good
pitch.
pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one.
There you go.
Hit high and
Crozier.
deep out there to
Deep.
left center field. And that one is gone.
Where is
On
he
a
getting his power?
count with 2 away in the inning.
I don't know where this guy's getting his power from.
So a 3-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front.
There you
now
go.
4-0.
Mr. Crozier. Have a year, man. You already got a career year for yourself. You're supposed to be the stolen base guy, not the power guy.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy.
He's
with
getting
some
back to his
serious
form.
pop.
He had a
And
rough
he
start
pounces on this
this
mistake
year.
and knocked it
Moved
right
him to the
outta here.
lower portion of the lineup. Even took him out of the lineup for, I believe, a week. He just wasn't hitting.
The batter, number 8, second
Stepping in
baseman,
now, Charlie Mueller. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home. Is laid off, but in there
Offense
for
is
strike 1.
clicking.
Mueller, a native of Georgia. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables.
Knock
come into
right to
play.
the second
He's had
baseman.
a long career. It's going to be interesting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Wrigley for the start of the 3rd as we
That's
get
not
a
what I
nice
want.
look at downtown from high above Lakeshore Drive. Standing in, David Cordova.
There we go,
He's the
got a
number
4-run
7 hitter, but he's leading off
cushion
the 3rd
here.
after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The The 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Adam Frazier still playing.
Popped him up. Love trying to get there.
Oh, wow, he got it.
Gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Nice play.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
He got it. Now that Brett Laurie has gone to the Brewers in real life, they haven't need him as a hitting assistant on this team.
Break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And that one just missed outside. Pulled toward right center field. Crozier has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 60, Tyler Danish.
Oh, excuse me. Man, what a day.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Danish. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
Tanaka's not necessarily a hard thrower.
Before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Like 88, 89 on his two-seamer, and 90. I think I've seen him hit 93 on his fastball.
Diamondback still searching for that first hit of the ball game. And he pops it up.
Not necessarily a hard thrower.
Second base. Nam is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here
Another
4-0.
solid inning. Tanaka has lost a game all year.
Into the box, Jose Melendez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll try to crowd
Ironically,
in
the
there to start
Orioles have the
at-bat.
second
It's
best
1-0.
team in this franchise right now. It's not even close either. They're winning their division by a long shot.
And looked like a definite pitcher's
Right,
pitch
a
there on the
long
inside.
shot.
1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside.
Oh.
But when you double up
I don't know why I
like he
swung
did
at that
right
one.
there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he'll put
That was a
this
good
one
pitch.
away for the first out of the inning. So with one away, it's time to give you a good look
Pretty
at the
close out
standings.
there in
Now
NL
best
West.
in the National League as you see where
Arizona's
the
still
Diamondbacks
leading
sit
somehow.
entering play here today.
We've seen a lot of these teams over the next couple weeks. In fact, I'll be seeing pretty much all of them except for San Diego for a while.
After striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost
We've seen a lot of
a
San
burner
Diego
as he
this year.
misses on a low
I think we've played
fastball,
them
ball 1.
8 times at home, like total, 8 games. And then we've seen them at their stadium maybe 6 times.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
What's up, Moneyball? I did. I watched the first one. I didn't really get to watch the hitting one.
1-1.
But based on what I'm hearing, it's not really, I didn't really
I
miss
know
a
it's
lot.
a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away.
Yeah, no, it looked good. Looked really good. Looked smooth. Really helped the people online that are
The 1-2
abusing the animations.
is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs
Good for them.
inside haven't
Good
put
for them
him
for
away.
fixing that.
So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Very excited to see the animations. I like the route tracking, depending on your player's fielding
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it
rating.
comes.
That's a rip
Turned
down
on
the right
down
field
the
line.
That's through
That's
for
gonna
a
just
base
bounce
hit,
off
and
the
he's
wall.
one
It's gonna
for
be a
two
single.
now.
Man, this guy's
Yeah, that
really
was
starting
a
to
big
swing this
problem.
thing again.
I mean, it
That
kind of is a big
extends his
problem in
hitting
this
streak
game.
to 9 games.
Sometimes I'll have,
Yeah, he's leaking into 3
you know,
series right here now. 9
I'll
games,
face
that's
a
getting
team that has a player like, I don't know, mid 60s or
making the proper
lower
adjustments.
60s or something. They'll beat out a double play ball. I'm just like, how?
First pitch on its way.
Oh, speaking of double play.
Short, reined in. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Man, Valdez seen 2
Nothing happened
pitches,
there
made
for the
3
Cubs,
outs.
But they hold a 4-0 lead.
Not good.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks.
But yeah, it does. It really does. You know, the ball hitting off the wall looks pretty sweet, depending on your fielding.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy
So it makes
out.
some of my players on my team
Great so
very
far.
He has, but
interesting
we'll see if
in
this
next year's
second
game.
trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Oof.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
Right, yep.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball.
Not gonna get that one.
And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Oh my goodness, again? God, that's the second time he's been hurt. Well, we have no choice but to put Costello there.
John Costello is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Oh my goodness, man.
Number 34.
Now at the plate, Orville Horton.
He got hurt in the last game of
Now batting,
the Red series.
Orville Horton.
He's set. Here it comes.
He had shoulder stiffness, but he was fine. Now he's got midsection problem. It was off the leg, yeah.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I wonder if in one installment they'll add the swim move. You know, like if your player has enough aggressiveness, they, you know, maybe every now and then it'll randomly trigger the swim move.
The other way out toward left field. Valdez moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
That'd be funny.
Now batting, the first baseman, Elroy Aldridge.
Up next for Arizona, Elroy Aldridge.
His boy Elroy.
First delivery to him on the way.
I did not expect him to steal, but it ain't gonna matter. Watkins behind the plate, gunning him down.
It's not an easy thing to do when you have a guy that can run, but this
I did not
catcher has a
expect
plus
that.
arm and guns this runner down
really
to third
didn't.
base.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I know it, right? That'd be really... I really hope they do... I mean, the presentation's great in the game already, but compared to, absolutely, like you said, Madden or NBA, it's kind of
Is really a
lacking behind.
well-balanced hitter.
So
It doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right
It'd be
or
really,
a lefty. He makes a
nice
lot
to
of
see
loud
some
contact either way, which
improvements
is quite rare
in,
in today's game.
presentation.
You can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
That slider's all over the place tonight.
That time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Grounded to third.
Nice stab.
First in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight.
Yeah, I know it,
They're
right?
On the short end of a 4-0 score.
Be nice if they figured out a way to get that in. Or like have you know, random situations come up in the game where they go to like an on-field reporter, like they would explain like the struggles of a player, or, like why he's going 0 for 15.
Around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
Be really nice.
So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or
Ooh, good pitch.
to start will
That's gonna get
continue
through.
to
Wow.
run downhill.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. But fortunately, he'll
Have
hold
Ken
on
Rosenthal,
first
yeah.
with just a single.
Well, they added a new announcer in this year's game in 19. I just don't know who it could be.
Kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged.
Or if it's Buster
Sometimes
Olney.
even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to
Oh.
find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Mike Watkins. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here comes the first pitch.
Oof.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Heidi Watney. I mean, they're due to add a female, man. I mean, they are. And right back to that slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page.
Oh, the first one
Plan is
was
simple.
a,
Lay off that slider and make
Slider?
it bring up something straight in the strike zone.
or sorry, that one was a slider.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's
The
cut
first
on and
pitch
missed for
was a
strike 2.
fastball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 4 runs,
Really
5
nice.
hits,
Mhm.
no errors so far for the Cubbies.
Oh my God!
And
Why
he
do I
wasn't
swing
going to
at
hit that one with an or.
That
A
looked better
strikeout,
than
and
what
there's
it
one
was.
gone.
That was some nice execution. on
All
that.
right, Monty. Let's
Spotted it
not be
nicely
crude
down
here.
around the bottom of the zone, and when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Crude like that swing.
In now, John Costello. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much.
Mr. Costello,
Wide foul ball.
I would love to
Runner at first
re-sign
with
you.
1 man out. Lifted out
Just
towards
missed that one.
straightaway center field. Naquin's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21, Albert Tanaka.
Trying to find.
Digging in, Albert Tanaka. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Okay. Nope, that's not what I need.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Mr. Tanaka. Looking into your contract
First
here.
and 2 away.
No doubt there's going to be teams that want you. As much as I
Out in front of a
love to have him back on the team,
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling
not my
down.
top
2 innings
priority.
ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes.
I thought
from
somebody
1
else got
2.
hurt. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Who got hurt this time?
Is put in play to
Just
the
a little
right side of the
dribbler.
infield. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
Allegedly a very good hitting team.
Catching the outside corner. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
That's not true.
The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Crozier coasts under it. 1 out.
Not bad. We're at a slow night tonight.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping up now, Felipe Montes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, come on, Blue.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Come on, Blue. Actually, you can give him a little
Sliders in
leeway.
for a
That's fine.
strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Do not care. There we go. Felipe Montes.
The 1-2. Misses low. Good take
Hey,
on
these
the
hitters are
curveball
not
there.
fishing.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the
Not fishing.
zone
We
and
have to
let
get them
it
to
break
swing
out of
and
the
miss
zone
in the
where
zone.
it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Oh, we hung that one.
Swing and
Got
a
really
liner.
lucky.
Foul.
That crazy 5th inning, man.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to
You
miss
got
over the
20/20
hard
vision,
plate.
that's why.
The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
These pitches are just not breaking.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat.
There we
Pitch
go.
number 10 is the one that finally does it as he
10
strikes
pitches.
out after a long battle here. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA.
James
here.
Cho
And as
at
you
number
see
2.
there,
He'll
he
be
sits
going
in
tomorrow
fourth
night.
place in that
Or no, I'm
first win
sorry.
in the National
No
League.
stream tomorrow night, so Saturday.
In now, Frank Slinger, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I like Tanaka, but this is where he starts to trail off a little bit.
ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 4-0.
Here we go, Crozier, who's already got a 3-run homer. Mueller and Melendez.
Digging in once again, Peter Crozier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Could have changed the frame of his
We
glasses.
heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Head
And
foul.
mix in some off-speed pitches.
Good pitch. Good pitch, though.
0-1 count and the pitch. A big pass at a slider that gets past
High
him.
block
And
warms
the
up.
Diamondbacks get a left-hander
The
up and
D-backs.
working in the bullpen.
Bet you he's going to come in probably if Crozier gets on.
Way
You
out.
got a lefty due up next, and then 2 switch hitters who are weaker, batting from the right side of the plate. So hard to say.
Swinging
Hard to
bunt
say.
up the line. That's a foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Good
Swing
pitch,
and a miss on
fastball
the
up. Crozier has
That's the first
had
out.
some issues swinging or making
It's always
contact with
nice
that
to keep a
fastball
guy
up.
that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
That's alright, he did his damage.
Into the box, Charlie Mueller. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Nick one's under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Jose Melendez.
Ready once again, Jose Melendez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh my gosh.
The slider up high, but it's taken for a
These are
strike.
just pitches I don't expect him to throw. What's up, baseball? How you doing, man? How are you doing?
The 1-2. It's fastball that misses. Shoots this one over to first.
Ripped it.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order.
That may be it for Danish. Yep, that might be. He's due up third. That might be it for him.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Cordova, to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been
Santos
completely
warming up.
overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Even though Tanaka's got a ways to go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high
A
pitch
90.
that catches the zone.
Exactly a flamethrower. Really reminds me of Kyle Hendricks. Tanaka does. Oof.
Fastball is right by him as he
Ugly
swings
pitch,
and misses
even
for the
uglier
first
swing.
out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher.
Foul ball
that
called
trusts
strike, and then
works
a-
off his fastball. Right there,
too
he
far
decided
up.
he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
That's
Swings
gonna
and
get
grounds it to short, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
So, are they going to bring in a
Dan,
pitch
I'll
hitter?
tell you, it doesn't
Probably.
matter what it looks like right there. That
I think they
lawn
would.
is so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Your
Gabe
attention,
Bordick
please.
will get the call
Gabe
here as
Bordick.
he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Dave Bordick.
Not a contact, not really any power.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs, 9 driven
Not really
in.
any. A lot of at bats for this guy.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second.
All right.
And that's through for a hit. Throw into
Don't know
third.
what happened there. Just fucking gave up on it. He did.
Following the 1-out single.
This is their time right
All
here.
right.
The starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a
Looked like he made the animation like he was gonna get the ball. He just fucking stopped. So, all right. All right, Mueller. Thanks for making me want me to bench you the rest of the season. Appreciate it, man. Made that decision for me.
Standing in now, Danny Montero, as he will take strike one on the fastball.
Like I said,
here. No
glad they
balls and
fixed
a
the
strike.
fucking glitch.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I love the fielding. Hopefully we won't see any of that trash that just happened, you know? Let's see if you can do this.
Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly.
But no, I really enjoyed it.
On to first, it's a double
It's
play.
nice to see all the smooth
Wolves
transitions
continue
and
the
the
inning
new
in
angles. And
4 to 6 to 3. They
I
roll
think
it
what
up to
impressed
get
me the
out of
most is
jam.
the pictures.
Back with more fun here on a Friday
You know,
afternoon
animations.
After this.
Double plays are pretty sweet, but I like seeing the picture ones.
Ty Blach enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom of
for
the 6th.
Diamondbacks, number 50,
Pretty good out of the bullpen.
Angel Barrios will be the first one to greet him. He'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Angel Barrios.
We may war up Mr. Santos here and let him have his
Here it
debut
comes.
next inning.
And this pitch
That didn't
now
happen.
saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Let's see, how much does Tanaka have?
Really love cold strike threes.
Tanaka might be able to go
Jamming
one more
hitters. How
inning.
about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Rounded to the right. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder,
Yeah, we'll let Tanaka go another inning.
Chris Valdez.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Valdez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important.
I didn't see the hitting one, though. I didn't get to see the
It
hitting
puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only
short
think
stream
of
they did.
myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Frazier.
And Valdez
right
had a rough
there,
game.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Love.
Michael Love will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Nope, that's not what I want to see.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short.
All right, good inning for
Ranges to his
high
right.
block.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get...
Sorry, I have 2 different messages, or 2 different conversations going on right now.
Orville, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just
Here we
haven't been
go.
up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
This will be inning
No balls
Tanaka's
and a
last
strike
inning.
to count. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Fastball called
Pitch.
strike 3, and there's the first down.
How you doing, Ep?
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in.
Hopefully you're
Elroy
having a
Aldridge. He got on top
good
of one.
day.
He was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder.
Been a pretty quiet night.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This team is allegedly,
First delivery to him.
we came into this game hitting 265, I think is what it said as a team, and the Diamondbacks were at 262. Haven't really seen anything from them. That's all right, man. No need to apologize. Real life before Twitch, all right?
Now a ball lined to the left
Glad to hear you're
side,
doing all right.
but foul. And they'll try to
I am
bounce
uploading
the
my
ball
streams
on
to the
0-2,
YouTube
but
channel,
both back. It's 1-2
so you can
now.
feel free to check those out
Trying to
whenever
get
you
him
want.
to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1-2, here it comes.
Yeah, ball.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
How's life been going for you, man?
Strike 3, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here.
All right, that'll be it for Tanaka, by the way. Another great game for him.
So coming to the plate, Mike.
Going to hockey games? Nice. Where you been going? Which team have you been? I know if Ray comes in here, you and him could talk a lot about hockey. He's a big hockey guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way.
Oh,
of that.
okay.
So the
Got
leadoff
hit,
man
clipped
will
in the
be
ankle.
on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just
Ooh, wow,
a little
wow,
bit
top
too
of the
long.
foot.
Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
That looked a little painful.
Into the box now, John Costello.
Costello coming into the game after the injury. Hopefully it's not a big deal.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tampa Bay Lightning. Yeah, how are they doing this year? I don't keep up with hockey, but how are they doing this year?
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful
pitches always
pitch
look
there,
better,
and
I
he's
swear.
dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt.
No bite.
And he'll rein it in
No
as
bite
the
on
count
that
moves to 1-2. The 1-2.
Oh, okay.
So
Didn't mean to
waving
swing
a
at that.
miss, he struck him out.
Oh, that was ugly.
Classic slider.
That was an
down
ugly
and
bat.
away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about
That's
that
all
pitch
right.
that hasn't been said.
Costello, I don't blame you one bit, man. That was all
That's
me
just a
there.
real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up.
That was all me.
Out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ready for another chance? Albert Tanaka. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something.
Best team in the league. Look like they won again tonight. I'm checking out ESPN
At bat.
on the app. Looks like they won again tonight.
As well as he has,
Hopefully I
he
didn't
kind of
spoil anything,
forces the
but-
manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Eric Crook will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Eric Crook.
Man, it's not often you see a score like that in hockey.
Just off
Yeah,
the
6-0.
outside, and it's 1-0.
Jesus.
Crook stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. This is his first year at the big league level.
Seasonal ticket holder.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's gotta be fun. I wish I could do that. I would do that for the Braves if I could, because they're the
Runners
closest
on
team
first
to
with
me.
one down.
I don't care how bad the teams are. I would still go to a game. Like, I would go to a Baltimore Orioles game. Or a Miami Marlins game. Just to take everything in.
Stunned
That's
at
gonna
the
be a
gap in
gapper.
right center for what should be extra bases.
We are going to give the go-ahead
Watkins.
for Watkins, so he is going to score.
He will score.
There you go, Crook.
They extend the lead to 5-zip. So much of this game is
What's
just
up, Kyle?
traditional hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up.
Yes, we are on
Give
Hall
it
of
a
Fame.
chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He
May
just
bump it up
waits
to
till it's
legend
there.
in
Safely
2000 in
second,
the
and his
MLB
buddies
19
high-fiving
though.
teammates in the dugout.
It's got a very balanced team.
Stepping in now, Peter
All these
Crozier
years of
lifted into center field.
these prospects working out,
Nichols under it.
it's not going to be deep enough for me to get him to third, so we're not going to risk
Gone.
it. How you doing, Kyle?
Now batting,
Yeah, I remember the
Charlie
Atlanta having a hockey team. I do remember that.
Riding into the box, Charlie Mueller, runner in scoring position. With
Apparently the city's still bitter about it. I don't know. Something like that.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit
A new one?
softly on
I may start a new franchise in 19, but it won't be a Cubs one.
the runner in
I'm going to
scoring
import this
position
one
at
over.
second with 2 down.
Just got to keep this one going, you know. I really enjoy playing this one.
Strike 1 and 2.
But I may start another new one. Won't be the Cubs.
That's lifted the other way.
I don't know if it'll be a fantasy franchise or if it'll be a regular one.
And that ends the inning. Cubs
Eric
pick up
Crook
a
off
run
the
on
bench.
RBI double.
Getting us another
Quickly
insurance
seven this
run here. And we
afternoon
are going
against
to
the
see
Cubs
the
5 and the
debut
Diamondbacks nothing.
of Leo Santos. He's going to come in the 8th inning here. We'll see how he does.
Leo Santos been summoned from
Now, the reason I say debut is because he did play last year, but in September. So, this guy is he's been in AAA the rest of the time. I have no idea how he pitches. I have no idea his effectiveness. So, kind of just throwing a few pitches here to see what I'm up against here. Doesn't have a lot of confidence in that curve of his. We'll just see how he does.
So digging in now, Felipe Montes is hoping to avoid
This
the
guy
hat
is
trick.
wanting
Struck out in each of his first
his
two
position
plays
is listed as a
so far.
closer. He's come up
On its way.
through our system as a closer,
Takes a look at a strike over the
but he
inside
prefers to
corner.
be in the bullpen
Not a
and
bad
not a
idea
closer.
right there.
So
Make this guy work and see
that's
if
where he
can pull
wants
the
to
ball
be.
over
That's
the
where I'm going to
plate.
put him.
Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners
We
on
traded
base.
the
And not a
very
bad
beginning
plan.
of the stream.
Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Swing and a
Traded
ground ball to third.
Junior Ortiz away.
Throw on
to make
the
room
first in
for him.
time, so the leadoff man is set down to open
It's
up
hard to
inning
do,
number 8.
but I had to do it.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound.
If we hold out, Tanaka's going to get his 12th win of the year. This guy is... After going 11-11 last year, I did not expect him to have the performance he has this year.
Settling in now, Frank Slinger. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency
Running
tack late.
fastball. I haven't had a pitcher with a running fastball since
A fastball that
Scott
crowds him a bit, and it's
Vinson
1-1.
and Eric
One
DiMaggio.
out, nobody on.
That was a hit.
Back up the
DiMaggio
middle
are
and in
now
for a
is now
base
with
hit.
the Orioles, and Vinson, I think, I don't know what happened to him now that I think about it.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able
Guy in
to
the
get
background
it done.
eating his
Hey,
cup.
better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box
Sure,
right
that's
there, he's
healthy.
thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
In now, David Cordova as he'll look at a changeup
Alright.
that drops below the knees for ball one.
So I'm not really
Slinger
blown
over
away
first with
by
one
Mr.
gone in the inning.
Santos.
Ball two
He
now.
does have a lot more
Those were
development.
great takes right there. Those were
in
pitches
him.
that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive
Doesn't really have that
count,
put away pitch.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. One there.
Ooh, that was close.
Nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
It's all right.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it.
Santos was
coming off
going
the
for
bag
it,
and then
though.
make
He
a
did not
throw to
wait.
second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't
Ooh, boy.
complete the double play, but at least they got
That
one
was
out.
close. That was really close. Looked safe, though.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
Definitely not getting
If
those
they can't
corners,
score
man.
here,
Jesus.
It looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Santos is 26 out of Venezuela.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Had some decent numbers in
This is a spot
AAA.
right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up, and a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman
Needs to
right
be all
now,
over the place,
be on
though.
your toes and be ready for a bullet.
He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. We have a lot of wiggle room, you know, even if he blows this lead.
Three balls and a
Good
strike to
pitch.
count to the Diamondback shortstop.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0
No
and
relation
turned the
to
slider.
Ryan
You have
Santos.
to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a
Okay.
full count now, 3-2.
Good comeback.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Throw over to first. Don't want to.
Just hoping I can get him leaning.
Count still full, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first
There you go.
baseline.
Melendez got you back.
Step on the bag himself, and the
All right,
inning
pretty good
is
inning.
over.
Pretty good inning
One
for
left the
Santos.
Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0
That'll be it for him.
deficit.
Mitchell Tree will not be used. Not a save situation.
The next hub up, Jose Melendez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of
We
the
are
time.
going to bring
That's
in,
not really how baseball works, though.
we are going to warm up. Well, he's already warming up. Prince Cleary. Hey, you know what? No, we're not. We haven't used Easel in a while. We're going to bring him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Melendez is looking for his first hit of the day. Don't think he's had a hit today. Had a lot of those,
High
though.
in the air. Aldridge is underneath
Real
this
lot
one.
of those.
One down.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Angel Barrios.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angel Barrios. Here comes the first pitch.
Oof.
Curveball that catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Missed it. What's up, funny scorpion? Happy good day to you.
Sent on the ground out to
Middle
second.
lineup has been
Throw gets
controlled.
him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32, Fritz Valdez.
Guess I'm talking about that on Sunday. Nice.
At the plate, Chris Valdez.
I don't think anyone in the middle of my lineup has got a hit this game. Damage has been done by Love and
Pitch
Crozier.
on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on
Tough
and
play.
chopped up the middle.
Should be getting him though. There he goes. Good
Slinger
pick.
throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go
Combined
down
0
without
for
a whipper
9.
here. We've played 8
3,
full.
4, and 5 guys
Cubs
tonight.
5, and the Diamondbacks nothing. Alvin Easel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Here comes Mr. Easel. Not a save situation for him.
Adams is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well
How do I feel
down,
about RBI
he's
baseball?
trying to get
To be honest with you, man, I haven't played it. I hear good things, but I really don't know about it, to be completely honest with you.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Wave and a miss, a tick behind.
I know a lot of my close friends talk about out of the park baseball.
I
think it's on PC,
showed
though,
up for
only.
the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball.
I've never played it, but one of my mods
Play.
plays it a lot, and he
It's
said
1 and
it's
2.
a lot of fun. If you really are a GM kind of person.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Barrios is over, 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
A reminder that full highlights come your way as we look back at the key moments of the matchup from here in Chicago.
Would you recommend the show to me, and how would you rate it on a
So
scale
the
of 1 to
batting
10?
order turns over now.
Which
Set to
mode do you
go.
like to play? Let me ask you that first. I would absolutely recommend it to you. The scale will determine what
First
mode
pitch
you
of
like
the
the
at-bat.
most.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
You know, not to spoil anything. Actually, this will be a spoiler. It's recommended no matter what. But depending on which mode, there could be
0-1
some
count.
gripes.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
It is the best baseball game out there on the market.
out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first.
Good pickup.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Franchise, I would give it maybe an 8. There's some things that they could do a little better. Oh, okay, you've never played. Okay. It is a deep game. Let's say you like franchise, which is, you know, if you've ever heard of season mode in a game, it's like season mode but over and over again. You know, like, I started this franchise in the game in 2018, and now in the game, I'm in 2028 in this franchise. So, you know, you'll see players retire, move on, stuff like that. It is really deep in that aspect, especially if you're new. But they do have a system called a dynamic difficulty. And what that is that it's, like, let's say you're brand new, like you say you are. You're brand new at the game. You've never played it before. It'll start you off at rookie, both on your pitching and your hitting. And as you improve, the difficulty will slowly go up. Like, you'll see a bar. And it adjusts. So, like, if you get to a certain difficulty and you start struggling, you know, you can't hit, it'll decrease. But then as you get better, the bar will go back up. So it is kind of friendly to new people, I guess. I really don't know how to explain it other than that. Another is Road to the Show, which is you create your own player. You know, that one is, you create them however you want. You know, if you want to be a power hitter, if you want to be a contact guy, you want to be a speed guy, you want to be a pitcher, a starting pitcher, a closing pitcher, a relief pitcher. You know, that's a really fun mode. And, like, you just invest into your character as you get points. And then the most, the famous, okay, he's fine. The most popular mode in the game is a game called a mode called Diamond Dynasty. And what that is that as you collect cards in the game, you put a team together and you play other people online. So, it's the best I can explain them to you, but that's pretty much all the main modes there are. There's a bunch of other sub-modes, but a quick little YouTube search could probably get you a better, more in-depth answer than what I could give you. So, actually, we'll put Welsh there just to see how he does. Man, my AA team just cannot do anything right now. They are 7-20. They are just god awful. But yeah, it's fun. It really is. If you're looking to play baseball, watch a lot of YouTube. Or does that play Road to the Show? Oh, a lot of YouTubers that play Road to the Show. Yeah, it's a very fun thing to play. Because you kind of don't control your own destiny. You know, you could be on a team and they could just randomly trade you to another team, you know. But there's a guy that streams the game. I don't know if he's on right now, but he's a really cool guy. His name is Sporty McPeasy. Very chill guy. He could probably answer any question you have about Road to the Show. He plays that a lot. So I'm more of a franchise person. I play nothing but franchise. So, to be honest, I couldn't tell you anything about Diamond Dynasty except your basics. And Road to the Show, I could tell you just basics on it as well. So, but yeah, I would recommend it. I would just wait until the show 19 comes out, because it comes out in March March 26th, I believe. I think that's what day it comes out. Let me double check my calendar here, just to be sure. Yes. I believe it's the 26th. So, if you're thinking about getting the show, just wait until late March, because that's when the newest edition comes out. Especially if you're wanting to play online, because you probably won't see a lot of people online in this game. So, just an opinion. Just an opinion. But yes, to answer your question completely, I would highly recommend the game, no matter which mode you play. You're going to find issues, like little nitpicks in each mode, but you'll enjoy it. It's really fun. I play this game almost every day, so. Oops, I mean do that. I'm sorry, Ortiz. I had to trade you, man. I'm sorry. I really am. Oh, yeah. He's happy being in the bullpen. So, we're okay with that. But, yeah. Hopefully, you'll check it out. If you're looking for something a little more arcade style, there's a game on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not sure how much it is, because I know at one point on Xbox, at least, it was free for a while. But it's a game called Super Mega Baseball, and it's a lot of fun if you're more into the arcade type. So, no problem, Funny. I hope I gave you enough information. I wish I could have gave you more, but if you ever need to ask me a question, man, don't be afraid to message me or come into chat, buddy, because we accept everyone in this chat. Really quiet chat tonight, but normally we're kicking a little bit, so. But anywho's, that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm one and done. I got to go to work at 4 a.m. So, no stream tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, no stream on Friday. As I will be working with Amish and Ray for getting ready for our debut of our Season 2 of our podcast. Hot Takes Corner Podcast. You can find us on 11 different platforms. So, instead of me listing them, just go to your place of choice, whatever you like listening to podcast, and just type in Hot Takes Corner Podcast and see if it shows up. So, well, of course, we appreciate any feedback. I don't know. We talk baseball. But anyway, you guys have a great night. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you possibly on Saturday. See you, Scorpion. And chat. Bye-bye.